In the sweltering summer of 1858, the mighty city of London was brought to its knees by its own filth. This was the era of the Great Stink, a crisis so foul it forced Parliament to act and reshaped the future of urban sanitation. London's population had exploded to over 2 million, but its waste disposal systems hadn't kept up. For centuries, the River Thames had been the city's dumping ground for human, animal, and industrial waste. And with the rise of flush toilets, an invention meant to improve hygiene, the problem only got worse. Waste was flushed directly into the Thames, turning it into a slow-moving cesspool. Scientist Michael Faraday described it as an opaque, pale brown fluid with a smell you couldn't escape. Then came the heat wave. The summer of 1858 was hot and dry. The river's levels dropped, and the waste began to ferment. The stench became unbearable. Even inside the newly built Houses of Parliament, the smell was so bad, lawmakers considered abandoning ship. Curtains were soaked in bleach. Lime was dumped in the water. Nothing worked. Newspapers called it the Great Stink, and panic swept the city. People feared disease, especially cholera, which had already killed thousands. Finally, the government acted. In record time, they passed a bill to solve the crisis. Enter Joseph Bazalgette, a visionary civil engineer tasked with saving London. His plan? Build a revolutionary sewer system. Brick-lined tunnels would carry waste far from the city, aided by giant pumping stations. And to support the network, he created the iconic Thames embankments, reshaping London's riverfront forever. Construction began in 1859 and took over 15 years. But Bazalgette's sewers worked. Cholera outbreaks dropped. The river slowly came back to life. And remarkably, much of that 19th century system still serves London today. Bazalgette didn't just clean up a river. He helped save a city and set the standard for modern urban sanitation. The Great Stink is more than just a tale of bad smells. It's a reminder of what happens when we ignore public health. Out of one of London's darkest summers came a cleaner, safer, and smarter city. And it all began with a stink too strong to ignore.